Call of Duty going back to its roots. Is this too good to be true? Well, let's find out. G'day guys, Luke Top Secret here, and welcome to this week's gaming news. Today we're going to start off this show by just talking about Blizzard Entertainment, because on the 26th of March they announced a HD version of their classic RTS game called Starcraft. So they're going to be releasing a new one called Starcraft Remastered, and this game includes all the content from the base game and the Blood War expansion. The graphics have been boosted to 4K ultra high definition, with the audio upgraded as well, so that's some pretty good news. Additionally, new features such as matchmaking have been introduced, which is some really good news for those StarCraft fans. And in terms of specs and all that sort of stuff, here's just a rundown of what StarCraft Remastered offers. So we're going to have a widescreen UHD support for up to 4K, of course. New illusions to enhance storytelling and the campaign missions, advanced matchmaking, which is new to the game, full connectivity to Blizzard's online network, which could be bad if you have a really bad internet connection, so not really on board with that, and the cloud saves for campaign progress, custom made maps, which is pretty good news. And there's also a new languages in addition to the 5 that came with the original StarCraft game, so that is some pretty good news right there. And StarCraft Remastered is in the works for Windows PC and Mac, and is set to come out sometime this summer, and the pricing of course has not yet been announced, but of course will be soon. So that is some great news to just go by with this new remastered version of StarCraft, which I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to, so that's some good news there. In other news, video game publisher Activision a couple of weeks ago that it will be taking Call of Duty back to its roots, which is exactly what us Call of Duty fans just have been waiting to hear for a very long time. And to just go with the flow on this one, there was a picture leaked on the internet, and it shows this picture of Call of Duty World War II. So it seems like Activision has been listening to us fans and have already started making a World War II based game for the next Call of Duty game, which is exactly what us fans wanted. I don't think they can go wrong with a World War II based Call of Duty game. I just hope they just really keep the futuristic weapons out and just stick to what it is best. In other news, speaking of Activision and their games, they have finally announced Destiny 2 with 2 little teaser trailers, and I have to say they are both pretty freaking hilarious when it comes to this robot guy, who seems to be the only character in all of Destiny that actually has a real personality. So the trailer came out and doesn't seem to give away too much of what the game has to offer. It doesn't show any new abilities or weapons. It's just pretty much the same Destiny to me, from what it looks like. So to me guys, I'm not really excited for Destiny 2, but I know a lot of you guys are. I just haven't seen much content yet besides these trailers, which of course just outshine the game completely without actually showing us what the actual game will be. So that's some disappointing news for those of you guys that were expecting a real in-game trailer, but this is all we have for now. So now we know the game is actually real and coming out, so that's some pretty exciting news. And our final little news report is the Xbox One new update, where they just reconstructed the menu or the home screen on the Xbox One, and I have to say it looks really gorgeous. I like this new app they have, Beam, where we can now live stream, which I'm trying to get the hang of, and I might do some Beam streams on that, so you guys can just be on the lookout for that and just check out my streams. So I really like this update. They took out Snap, which is probably one of my disappointments because I like to use Snap. But one thing I really like though is that they increase the time that we can record with the game DVR, so now we can record up to 10 minutes, which is good for me because that's what I use, and I've always had to record 5 minutes each time and then do another 5 minutes to make 10. But now I can just do 10 minutes just straight away. So that's really good for me and easy for me to just edit the videos. So that's some good news there. And I hope you guys like the update too. Let me know in the comments section if you guys like the update, and if you guys are disappointed they took out the snap feature, which is what I thought was one of Xbox One's greatest features, the snap ability thingy. So there you go guys, that was this week's gaming news. That of course wasn't every news that the gaming community has to offer. That was just the ones that I found most interesting and that I think you guys will be most interested in too. So that's this week's. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and of course a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out guys.